Pre-AP Algebra Review, Test 2.2. Write the equation using the given information in all three forms: slope, intercept, point slope, and standard. Okay, we know our slope is negative 1/4 and it passes through negative 3/2. The first thing we want to use is point slope. Remember the formula, y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Your slope intercept formula is y equal mx plus b. And your standard form is ax plus by equals c. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is our point slope form, because we know a slope and we know a point, so we use point slope form. So we're going to write down y minus blank equals blank parentheses x minus blank. We're going to replace the y1, the m, and the x1 with the slope, the x, and the y. This is our slope, this is our x, this is our y. So the x, the negative 3, is going to go right here. The m, negative 1/4, will go right here. Okay, and our y is 2, it'll go here. Now then we need to simplify this. So we're going to have y minus 2 equals negative 1/4 parentheses x plus 3. This is a simplified version of point slope. So y minus 2 equals negative 1/4 parentheses x plus 3. That's what point slope is. Now then we're going to change this to slope intercept. We're going to distribute the 1/4 and move the 2 over. So we're going to take this and multiply the x and the 3 by 1/4. So we'll have y minus 2 equals negative 1/4 times x is negative 1/4x. And negative 1/4 times 3 is a negative 3/4. 3 times 1 divided by 4 is 3/4. Okay, now then we need to move the 2 over. So we're going to add 2. And we'll end up with y equals negative 1/4x. And 2 minus 3/4 is a positive 1 1/4. So this is our slope intercept, which would be y equals negative 1/4x plus 1 1/4 is 5/4. We're going to make it 5/4 to make it improper. Now then we need to change this to standard, which is ax plus by equals c. We need to get rid of the fractions and move the x over here. So I'm going to write this down. Y equals negative 1/4x plus 5/4. What's our denominator? Our denominator is 4-ed, so we need to get rid of the 4. So we're going to distribute the 4 to the y, the 1, and the 5. So we're going to distribute the 4. 4 times y is 4y equals, the 4's divide out. You get negative 1x. These 4's cancel out, and you'll get plus 5, won't you? We're almost there. We're going to take this negative x and move it across. Okay, can you combine 4y and x? No, you can't, so it'll just be x plus 4y equals 5. This right here is your standard form. X plus 4y equals 5. So this is your slope intercept form. Our slope would be negative 1/4, and it would go through the y-axis at 1 1/4 or 5/4. This is our point slope. This line would go through the point negative 3, 2 and go down 1 right 4, and this is standard form.